And welcome back to more Splatoon 2. Last time we discovered that Callie is working with the Octarians. Now we have stormed into Cephalon HQ, the final area of the single player. Without further ado, let's begin the first level. Level 22, Octobrush with Danger. So with a name like Octobrush with Danger, you might be thinking, I wonder if we're getting a new weapon. Correct, we're getting a new weapon. It is the Hero Brush. If you love getting up close and personal, the Hero Brush is a weapon for you. Hold ZR to hit the ground as you run, or spam the button to slash repeatedly. You can close in on enemies really quickly and then splat them to bits like a ninja. Explains why I don't do well with the Ink Brush. So by the way, this is an Octo Brush. This is not an Ink Brush. Even the designers knew the Ink Brush wasn't as good as the Octo Brush. You don't have unlimited ink, so watch the tank on your back. I kinda knew that, I'm on the last area. You kinda don't need to tell me that, but okay. As you might have guessed by my reluctance, I'm not the biggest fan of either brush. It's a little close range for me. Like, rollers have close range and long range options, which is good. This is primarily a close range weapon, so I find this actually pretty difficult to use. So let's make the best of this. This is the worst weapon for me in terms of single player because there's so much that's just really difficult with the Octobrush because of your lack of range. Again, the Experimentorium, if I even said that right, is another example where the Octobrush really isn't meant for it. So it ends up being extremely not ideal. So here's a fun thing, line it up, splash down, take them all out. So that's a fun little tutorial for the splashdown. Even though we have used it before, it's a good example of what you can do with it in multiplayer. That was totally Brill. That was a weird expression. It's short for brilliant, I know. But it's just not something you hear very often, Brill. So we have the Tentacook, and we have invisible platforms, which is everyone's favorite thing, I'm sure. I hesitated, and I don't even know why. Almost got him. The Octobrush is a good weapon, obviously long range is also good, like a Splatling is very effective. Get up and close and personal with this enemy. You can kind of sneak up on them even, if you're like sneaky. This is actually advice for multiplayer. If you actually hold the control stick very lightly, you actually don't make an ink trail. You actually make an ink trail when you swim quickly. So there's actually a way to be sneaky. Freaking A. This enemy is the worst. I swear this enemy is like really terrible for me. In any case, we ended up defeating him, thankfully. It took a million years, but we did it. I think that takes you back up in case you missed stuff. If I'm not mistaken. I hope that's not important. Otherwise, where were you playing this level? We're probably gonna do 2 levels per video, because again, these levels start to get really long, as we saw last time. I actually know where the power-up is, or I know where the Sunken Scroll is, I don't know where the Sardinian is. Yeah, we're supposed to kind of sneak up behind him. If you have Ninja Squid, obviously, that would be nice, but you don't have that in multiplayer, so you're just kind of stuck. But yeah, a good stealth weapon, as Marie said earlier. Stealth isn't my thing. It really isn't. If you've ever played me, or seen me play a stealth game, you'll know I'm not good at stealth. I don't know if I actually have played a stealth game on the channel. There's Wind Waker, that has a stealth section. I haven't even ever done a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time in terms of stealth, which is crazy to think about with how popular that game is, how I've never actually Let's Played it. You just have to be very sneaky to avoid alerting him of our presence, and BAM! That did not go the way I thought it would. Let's use an Ink Bomb. Yep, that actually kinda worked. It got him to go back where we were. There we go. So we want to climb up this wall, I'm pretty sure. This, hopefully, is this Sardinium? It is. Good. Because that's the collectible I wasn't sure about. If that's Power Eggs, I would be a little worried. This is a fun section, I say slightly sarcastically. We have to deal with a good old-fashioned pair of Octo Snipers with a Hero Brush. So that's okay, that's not a... Well, also we died to the squeegee, and not even to the enemy. That's not a problem at all, having to fight long-range enemies with a sniper. First of all, we want to actually come over here. I actually don't know where to go there, so we're gonna deal with the enemies first, because we actually only have one life left. We're actually on the final checkpoint, so we die, we have to replay the entire level over again. Which would not be fun, so let's not. Are there two? I thought there were two, but actually, yeah, there are two. Let's hopefully use Ink Storm to even the odds a little bit. Okay, got one. That's good. Got both of them. Wow. Ink Storm OP. Please nerf. So... Aha, I see what we need to do here. I definitely see what we need to do here. Now it's just a matter of actually doing it without dying, because we have one chance of this left. Notice how this one does not have a box on top of it. Well, ain't that suspicious. We got a little hidden path here. At least I hope this is a hidden path, otherwise we will have come here for nothing. This is a scary jump. I normally don't do this. I normally don't go for collectibles when trying to speedrun, so this is actually slightly scary, actually. Slightly intimidating, trying to actually make some of these jumps without falling. So we have one life left, otherwise we restart. So yeah, if I'm actually slightly quiet during this section, it's because I'm trying not to die. Sometimes I have to do that. I do this on stream too, where like, if I actually am doing really badly, I need to stop and like, stay quiet, because I'll actually get thrown off by trying to talk through it. So like, sometimes I need to just be like completely dead silent. But that's kind of awkward when trying to do Let's Plays, being extremely quiet. I think the squeegee is kind of broken. It's not coming over here. It's just spinning in a circle. Yeah, the one that I want, that guy over there, he's just kind of going in a circle. There he goes. But he's also not coming over to this giant pile of ink over here. So what gives? There we go. That got his attention. So now we need to lead him over to the exit. And wow, that was not the best run I've ever had of that level, but we managed 8 minutes. Not the worst. I think I had like a 9-10 minute run with a different weapon, just because of some of the tentacooks being obnoxious. But I actually don't remember. So, same dialogue as usual. Now we got the Hero Brush full time, which we will never be using again. I hope. Hey Squid Kids, it's me, Callie. It's been so long since I've written a proper blog post. Being on my own like this, I've got time to think, but sometimes I think too much. But I'm really psyched for filming today. Stay fresh. So I'm gonna go over this later. But they actually do explain that lore a little bit more. There's lore behind Callie in this game, but they discuss it through their little stories they released leading up to the game's release. So there's more backstory to Callie's disappearance than what's actually in the game. Thank goodness we're back to the dualies. One with the cosmos. This should be a shorter level, I hope. I think this is a shorter level. Pretty sure it's a short level. So a little speed strat here. If you actually jump soon enough and hit the dash pan, you can actually do that way faster. Otherwise you might land back on the rail, and that'll be slow still. So I did it slow either way this time. I'm just saying, you can do that really quickly, in theory. I don't know how I survived that. That should have knocked me off the ledge, but it didn't. So we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine here. Just gonna go about our business. 2 ink rails, gotta jump back and forth. Get all Sonic up in here. Try not to get hit. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm not getting hit. That'd be ideal. Fucking slick, Squid Kid. I think you can use it for something. Yes, we can! We can use it to hit these. It makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to fight gravity. And here, hit this next rail, hit the dash panel, and you're good to go. Super fast. More rails, go Agent 4. So Sardinium's at the end of this middle rail. This is actually slightly awkward, because you have to jump and grab it. If you mistime it, you can actually end up missing it. So that was actually good, because we didn't miss it. Climb up here, drop. We should be coming up on the sunken scroll too. Also, you can take a little shortcut here by doing that, and then this. So that's cool. Splatoon is all about style points, so might as well rack up some style points. Got an alternate pathway on this rail right here, which I think is the sunken scroll, I hope. It is. Good. I was a little worried there, but we found it. More of these things, so we can duck to avoid them. At some point we might have to jump over them, but for now we can duck. This is a very fun level, because it's just very exhilarating actually, because you basically just are encouraged to kind of keep moving the entire time. Like, you can jump from rail to rail, and here you're encouraged to do this so you don't lose speed. Oh, how I miss you. I think Louie is kind of missing field work. Who knows, maybe she'll get to actually be cool, the Agent 2, someday, but not today, sadly. Drop down this rail, like so. Gotta hit this guy, and voila! One with the cosmos. Wow, that was a much shorter level. Again, some of these levels are a little all over the place in length, which is slightly weird. But, yeah, that's just something this game does. It just has varying levels, which is nice. You get variety. Do you ever think, man, this place is so ugly, my evil lair can use some pizzazz? Well, I'll just whip out some sparkly fabric and tape and get your decorate on. It looks great, feels great, and it's fun. Give it a try and stay fresh. So that's a hint of why the, ink has little sparkles in it now. Now, to tell the truth, I'm not sure the best way to go back to the center platform, which is where we need to go, but I think this might be the best way to go about this. Dang it! Barely missed a cycle. We're gonna spend some more time exploring. We've got like 5 minutes left, so we're gonna spend the rest of this episode exploring, trying to find the other exits. Well, looky here, we have a little structure there. Wonder what this hides, pray tell. A little puzzle, actually. All sorts of rotating blocks. We also have a green platform. Wonder where that goes. Again, I love how the platforms are color-coded. It's just a really nice detail, because it makes it a lot easier to know what you're doing, actually. Like, I feel like it's a very underrated way to help the player out. Just color-code everything, so at least they have a general idea what they're doing. Hit that, and please be in sync. Here is number 26, which we're still missing 25, which is over there. So we're gonna do that. That was probably unnecessarily risky, but there we go. Got a checkpoint here. Barely made it back onto the platform. Let's try to get the thing. How are we supposed to get that? Like, how are we actually supposed to do this? I'm a little confused. Maybe we have to do it from the center platform. Maybe if getting on the moving platforms is a mistake. Yeah, we can actually hit that from here. Yeah, this is obviously intended. Wow, that's far away. Yeah, you must have to stand on the yellow platform. I think it's the yellow platform we need. Jump back on here. Yeah, this kind of goes the right way, so we just need to time the cycle correctly. And it should be fine. So as it starts swooping back that way, it should be good. Like here, about... I reach that. I can. So there's these two. And then back in the center platform. Please hurry, Mr. Platform. Please hurry. There we go. Invisible ink. So, luckily now we don't have to hurry at least. We can take our time. I think. Only problem, how do we get there? Like, actually, how do we get there? Unless we can make it through this platform. Doesn't look like it. I am very confused. I'm actually slightly confused by this, to tell the truth. Now we're really far away. This was a mistake. Unless I messed it up. Unless there's another method, like if there are platforms on the way, like just scattered throughout. That could be. Anyway, I guess we're starting the next episode with getting the scroll. I'll figure it out off screen. There's probably a platform I'm missing, actually. Like some other platform. To the side of it, or not. Huh. I'm legitimately confused by this, actually. So yeah, we'll figure it out next time. So thank you. Oh, pink platform maybe. No? Who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Splatoon 2.